Imagine you're sitting all alone in a pitch-black room. In front of you, there's a screen, completely silent. Then, out of nowhere, you hear something. Something that was never supposed to be heard. Something that might not even be from this world. This isn't the start of a movie. It's a true story. It's August 1977, on what felt like just another ordinary night. An astronomer named Jerry Ehman is working quietly on a scientific project, a collaboration with NASA. His job sounds simple, almost peaceful. He's just supposed to listen to the sounds of space. That's it, just listen. But on this night, something happened that would echo through the decades. Something appeared on his monitors. It wasn't just noise, not a glitch or some random interference. It was a signal. An incredibly powerful and perfectly structured signal. And it lasted for exactly 72 seconds. 72 seconds that might have just changed the course of human history forever. Think about the vast, empty silence of space. For years, we've been sending our own signals out, like messages in a bottle thrown into a cosmic ocean, hoping someone somewhere would find them. We've been straining our ears, listening for the faintest whisper in return. Most of the time, all we hear is static, the background hum of the universe. But this was different. This was deliberate. The signal that Jerry Ehman detected came from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation, a distant cluster of stars, millions of light years away. And its frequency was the truly shocking part. It was broadcast at 1420 megahertz. Now, that number might not mean much to you, but to an astrophysicist, it's like a universal calling card. Why? Because that specific frequency, known as the hydrogen line, is one that nature rarely, if ever, produces on its own. But more importantly, it's the exact frequency that scientists themselves have theorized would be the perfect universal channel for any intelligent civilization wanting to make contact. It's a quiet channel in the cosmic radio band, a galactic party line waiting for a caller. And on that night, the phone rang. That's when everything stopped. Jerry Ehman, the astronomer, found himself staring at the printout from the Big Ear radio telescope. The computer had registered the signal's intensity with a string of numbers and letters. As it got stronger, the numbers climbed. When it peaked, it went past the numerical scale all the way into the alphabet. The computer printed 6EQUJ5. That sequence represents a signal that was over 30 times stronger than the background noise of deep space. It was a cosmic shout. Faced with this impossible data, Ehman didn't write a formal report. He didn't immediately try to formulate a complex theory. He just grabbed a red pen, circled the anomaly on the printout, and in the margin, he wrote one simple, astonished word: "Wow!" And that's how the most famous, most mysterious signal from space got its name. The WOW signal. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated discovery. A human being reacting to something so profound it defied immediate explanation. He knew, in that instant, that he might be the first person in history to witness a genuine attempt at communication from an extraterrestrial intelligence. The discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The search was on. Immediately, scientists pointed their telescopes back to that exact same spot in the sky, hoping to hear it again. They listened, night after night, week after week, month after month, which then stretched into year after year. Teams of astronomers, both professional and amateur, dedicated their careers to recapturing that fleeting moment. They used more powerful telescopes, more sensitive equipment. They scanned the heavens with a level of intensity and hope never seen before. But the signal, it never came back. It was complete and total silence. It was as if someone or something, somewhere out there in the vast emptiness, had pressed send just once and then vanished without a trace. The silence that followed was almost more deafening than the signal itself. Had we missed our chance? Was it a one-time only broadcast? The mystery only deepened. So, what was it? The theories began to fly. Some scientists, ever the skeptics, proposed more conventional, if rare, explanations. Maybe it was an unusual cosmic event, a type of interstellar scintillation, where a distant, weaker signal was momentarily magnified by gravitational lensing. It's possible, but the signal structure didn't perfectly match that model. Others suggested it could have been a signal from Earth, bouncing off a piece of space debris, but an exhaustive search ruled out any known satellites or human-made objects in that trajectory. One of the more popular theories to emerge decades later was that the signal was generated by the hydrogen cloud surrounding a passing comet. Two specific comets were in the right part of the sky around that time. It's a plausible idea, but it doesn't fully account for the signal's incredible strength or why it was locked onto that specific intelligent friendly frequency. And so, despite all these attempts to explain it away, one tantalizing idea refused to go away. What if it was exactly what it looked like? What if it was a message? A greeting, a warning, or just a simple hello from another civilization? And if it was a message, why was it sent only once? Perhaps it wasn't meant to be repeated. Maybe it was a beacon, a lighthouse sweeping across the galaxy, and we just happened to be in its path for those 72 seconds. This brings us to a question that's far more chilling than the one we usually ask. For generations, we've looked up at the stars and wondered, are we alone? The wow signal forces us to consider a much more unnerving possibility. What if we were never alone to begin with? What if the universe is teeming with civilizations, but we just happened to hear them once? Think about it. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. Our planet is about 4.5 billion years old. Modern humanity, in its current form, has only been around for a couple 100,000 years. And we've only had the technology to listen for radio signals for a little over a century. That is a microscopic sliver of cosmic time. In the grand timeline of the universe, our entire existence is a fleeting moment. Is it possible that civilizations rise and fall like waves in the ocean? That they send out their greetings, and by the time their signals reach us, they're long gone? The wow signal could be a ghost, the echo of a voice from a civilization that may no longer exist. Since that night in 1977, the wow signal has never been detected again. Not once. Decades of searching have yielded nothing but silence from that patch of sky. No official explanation has ever been confirmed, and it remains the single strongest candidate for an extraterrestrial signal ever recorded. It left us with a profoundly terrifying thought. Maybe the universe isn't silent. Maybe it's full of whispers, conversations, and shouts, but our receivers are too primitive, or we're just not listening at the right time. The wow signal implies that the great silence we perceive might just be our own failure to listen. We were given 72 seconds of proof, a 72-second glimpse behind the cosmic curtain, and then it was gone. It forces us to confront the possibility that we weren't just too late to the party. Maybe we missed the entire thing. The universe could be full of life, and we were only 72 seconds too late to join the conversation. So, where does that leave us? We continue to listen. Projects like SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, are still scanning the skies more diligently than ever. Technology has advanced in ways Jerry Ehman could only have dreamed of. We have eye scanning data, telescopes with incredible sensitivity, and a global network of researchers all waiting for that next wow moment. But the question remains, if that signal, or one like it, appears again tomorrow, what will we do? Will we be ready this time? Will we have a plan to respond? And what would we even say? Hello, we hear you? How do you reply to a message that took thousands, maybe millions, of years to reach you, knowing your answer will take just as long to return? The wow signal isn't just a scientific anomaly. It's a philosophical bombshell. It's a reminder of our place in the cosmos, small, young, and with so much left to learn. So keep looking up, because the silence might just be broken again. Thank you for watching. If you found this journey into the unknown as fascinating as I did, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the universe's greatest mysteries. We'll see you next time.